my angels, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to be filming this video because we are doing a full face of brand new makeup that I've never tried before. I'm so happy with the results. I used a full face using Gosh makeup. Gosh South Africa very kindly sent me over some of these products and I'm so happy and so grateful to have tried them because they are incredible. I've also used brand new brushes that I've never used before. I bought 2 sets off Takealot because I figured why the hell not. I wanted to see what they were like. They weren't that expensive, so I'm going to be using those brushes as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It should be interesting. Let's get started. Okay guys, so I've got the brushes here. I haven't even opened them. I haven't even used them. That's how dedicated I am to this whole YouTube thing, you know? The first brush set that we have are these ones over here. They are marbled. These blending brushes, like the smaller, more detailed brushes, not the face brushes, are very small. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, these are the smallest brushes I think I've ever seen. These look like they'll be good for details, like kind of like a cut crease. Face brushes, they look okay. I mean, these are obviously not high quality brushes. It's not like I'm buying them from MAC or NYX or Inglot or anything like that, but I wanted to check these out, so you guys are gonna explore this with me. The one thing I will say is that these face brushes, they aren't equal. Like the hairs, the way like a brush should be equal, they aren't equal. I don't know if you can see this guy over here. Here is the second set. Comes in a nice little nifty pouch. I'm keen for this nifty pouch. I can put a lot of stuff in there. So the brushes come like this. It's really beautiful. It's almost like a, it's not rose gold, it's kind of like a silver rose gold color. They're really beautiful. I think these are going to be the star of the show. I'm really liking the look of the face brushes. Like this is a bronzer brush. This looks like it's going to be good. And these blending brushes definitely do look a lot better than the other ones. These look a lot more fluffy. Keen for this little brush over here to smoke out an eyeliner. These just feel a lot more sturdy and more like a brush. More like a brush that can handle heavy duty of applying makeup. And these ones feel hella soft. Like, ooh, that really is nice. I'll link these brush sets down below and the prices, whatnot. Let's get started with the video. So I have tried these two, but I have not tried anything else. Very, very keen to be trying this eyeshadow palette. So we're going to try this out, test some things today. I hope you guys are excited. Let's get started. First thing I'm going to use is this primer. It's a primer plus and base plus. It's a skin adapter, anti-pollution, and this is in the shade Chameleon. So this, when you put it onto the skin, it almost looks like you're putting a foundation on of some sort. Because like it says, it's a skin adapter. Can you see? It's dark, it just disappears and adapts to your skin. It doesn't feel tacky on the skin, but your foundation sticks to it really well. So on top of that, I'm going to use my trusty MAC Studio Fix Fluid Foundation. I don't have a new foundation to try out because they didn't send one. So I'm going to use this on top, and let's use one of our new brushes. So which one should I use? This kind of reminds me of almost like a kabuki kind of brush, but it isn't a kabuki brush. Try out this one. This is from that marble collection. It really does remind me of this brush from Real Techniques. It's also a face brush for your foundation. It reminds me of that. It feels the same. It feels almost a little bit lighter. Like lighter to the skin, like lighter to the touch. Shit, man. This is good. Wow. I'm like shooketh. I'm real shooketh at how well this brush did for my foundation. Also, it is that primer. I can tell you that right now. That primer is thebomb.com. Literally flawless. I honestly feel like I don't even have to go in with a beauty blender. It's actually kind of crazy. You would think with all of my makeup and all of the shit that I love to do with makeup, you'd think that I have really good brushes. I really don't. I really just wanted to see what these would be like because they weren't expensive and I just wanted to see if they would do the job or not. I'm very impressed with this. So I just went ahead and did my concealer, which was the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer, and then I went ahead and did my brows using the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. I'm now going to use this new product from Gosh, which is the Lift and Highlight #1 Nude Pencil. I'm going to use this to sharpen underneath my brows and define them a little bit more. I have not used this. I need to open this now if I can. So it has 2 sides to it. One is more shimmery. Ooh! That is shimmery. And the other one is more matte, like a concealer. Not bad. It is perhaps a bit dark for me. So I'm using this brush from that Marble collection. I make it sound like it's so bougie, the Marble collection. Like, dude, it was 200 rand of Takealot. Blends out easier than I expected. It's quite a creamy consistency. I'm impressed with the formula, but unfortunately this is a little bit too dark for me, but we're vibing, we're going to carry on. It looks good. What I generally use for my powder is this brush here from the Body Shop because it literally just fits in there so perfectly. I'm going to use this guy here, also from that Marble collection, using this Rimmel London 001 transparent powder. let's try out this new brush. It is a little bit big. Okay, well, it fits in nicely to the eye. I will say that. It's actually perfect size. I'm not mad at this brush at all. Like, I'm really not mad. And also it picks up product nicely. Okay, you know what? Maybe I was rude in thinking that these brushes weren't going to be good. They're doing well. These are doing the damn things. I wanted to use this as a bronzer, like really get in there and just have a bronzy kind of look. This is the biggest brush that I have out of all of these brushes that I got, so I'm actually going to use this to powder down the rest of the face. Okay, it picks up product nicely, I'll say that. You know why I like this brush? It's because it looks bougie. It just looks like it looks nice. It's so soft on the skin. It's so soft. This brush, what I like about it is it isn't dense. I know it looks quite thick and like full and dense. I normally use a brush like this to powder my face, but this might be better than my current brush. Guys, I'm so excited to try this eyeshadow palette. I've been holding out for so long because I wanted to film a video, like a first impressions of it. This is the 9 Shades Shadow Collection. It looks like this. 006 to Rock Down Under. So that's what it's called. And it looks like this, guys. These colors are ridiculous. Let's use this one over here. I'm just going to use this color over here. And then I'm going to use this one there. Oh my gosh, this brush picks up product very nicely. I can definitely work with this brush. This is a really good brush. Like I said, these brushes look like they are hella dense, but they're not. The one thing I will say about this second set, so not the marble set, this like rose silver goldy set, is it smells like Chinatown. It smells very plasticky, like I can even smell it now. But that will obviously go away. I think it's the bag that it was in. I'm going to use this blending brush from that marble collection. This one here above that pink that we just used. This one over here. This brush, I don't know what it is, guys. It's too small for me. It's doing the job. It's doing the thing. This is too small to hold. See, look how much longer these other brushes are. And I like to hold on to that part. This is like, it's too short. It's too small. This color is so beautiful. It's like a red wine, but it has a bit of a like pinkiness in it. These shadows are blending out so beautifully. Lovely, lovely palette. I love the colors in this palette. Okay, so this blending brush is a winner. Literally, I'm not joking. I would buy that whole set just for this one blending brush. So I'm going to use a more detailed brush. This is more detailed than the first one that we used. It's like a lot smaller. I feel like this would actually be good to carve out a cut crease. I'm going to use this shade over here. It's like this purple, dark purple shade. Brush feels quite stiff, like the hairs are quite like hard. So I do think this would be a good like cut crease brush. Dark brown shade over here. Look how beautiful this is. Put this into the outer corner as well. What I like about this palette also is the mirror is really nice and big. Okay, I've made my decision. We're going to use the gold for almost a cut crease. We're not going to cut the crease because I don't want to do that. Using this brush that we used in the beginning to blend out that eyebrow pencil product, I want to pick up this gold shade. It's the same brush. I haven't cleaned out anything. It still has a little bit of that product on it, but it's completely fine. Ooh, this gold looks buttery. Tap off that excess. So I'm actually just going to spray this brush with a little bit of the Smashbox primer water. Oh my goodness, that's so pretty. That is so pretty. I'm just like living in the moment. I don't even think I've taken like a single breath in the last like minute. I'm going to use this brush over here for the lower lash line. I really am trying to use as many brushes as I possibly can for you guys. Let's dip into this pink shade again. This brush worked out really nicely for underneath the eyes. I'm going to dip into that purple shade over here at the top, middle top over there. Using this in the outer corner. I just want all of this to be really seamlessly blended. So now let's go ahead and use some mascara. I of course haven't used this one either. This is the Rebel Eyes Lengthening Mascara. So let's try this one out. It smells like a normal mascara. It doesn't smell too strong. Lately I found that some mascaras, ooh my word. Oh, what? This one is like super flexible. Oh my word. My lashes are so long and thick right now. I'm going to get a lot of use out of that mascara. I've just had an idea now. I'm going to use this again, what we use for the eyebrows, but I'm going to use the other side, which is a lot more sparkly. It's like quite gold. And I want to use this in my waterline. I really want to use these Lumi highlighter drops. I'm just going to quickly shake this. I'm going to add some to the back of my hand. It's so cute, this little bottle looks like this. Let's add some to the back of our hand. Oh my word. Is this brand ever going to disappoint me? I like to use my finger for these kinds of things because it warms up the product a little bit more, and then once you put it onto your skin it just really easily blends in. It kind of melts like butter. That is so stunning. It hasn't separated on my foundation or anything like that. Thank goodness I tried this. And also it doesn't come out too gold. I don't know if you can see. It's really, really natural. Seriously impressed with that. My goodness. I'm using this Strobe and Glow Kit. This one just fell out. I'm just going to use this shade over here. I want to highlight the brow bone and the inner corner as well. For the brow bone highlight, I'm using this little brush from the Marble collection. And I'm just actually going to use the same brush for the inner corner as well. I'm just going to quickly add some falsies. Let's get some bronzing on, guys. I've been dying, literally dying to try this product. It's this Gosh Giant Sun Powder in the color 001. Guys, this is to die for. In the color number 1. This is huge. It's the size of my face, and I'm really digging that. I like that a lot. Let's show you what this looks like. Oh my word. Let's just get it on the face, and I want to use this brush over here to put it on. So let's see how this looks. Oh, I love having this massive mirror to look into. It's so nice. Oh, I really like this brush as well. It really like gets in there really nicely. Okay, wow, so this actually comes out a little bit darker than I expected. I thought this would be more of like a highlighter, almost like what we used over here on the cheeks, but it comes out darker, which is really awesome. So this is going to give us a serious bronzy glowy look. Wow, guys, this has been a good video. This has been a good little toot. This product is not from Gosh, it's from Makeup Revolution. It's the Bake and Finish Luxury Baking Powder. I'm just going to clean up underneath the bronzer. Adding this to the sides of the nose as well. So the color for the lips was a really difficult decision because I got sent both of these. This is red and it's a really beautiful formula. It's very hydrating. Or this liquid matte lips, liquid lipstick color. So I think I'm going to go ahead with this because it just kind of goes with the whole vibe. I'm not going to add lip liner because I'm too lazy. Ooh! Nice formula. It's like really thick and creamy. Normally these matte lipsticks, liquid lipsticks, are so drying and it irritates the shit out of me. It reminds me of nail polish, like really glossy, beautiful nail polish. It's thick, it's creamy. It's so nice. I love it. And that brings us to the end of this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this one. It was super fun to film. I think out of the 2 brush sets, they're both awesome. I would buy them both. But I would probably say that this one, the second brush set, is probably better. I feel like the quality feels better. I really like how soft they are. Not that the other ones aren't. I just feel like that these are better quality, and I like the blending brushes better in this set. But in terms of the makeup, the Gosh makeup, I can't fault it in any way. Like, wow, I am so impressed. I'm so blown away. This primer is insane. My skin has never looked so flawless and so beautiful in my life. The Lumi drops, I really didn't expect them to look so natural and beautiful and sink into the skin as well as they did. The eyeshadow palette, everything blended in so beautifully. I think the color choice is stunning, especially that gold popping color on the eyelids. Love it, love it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so grateful for you guys. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Mwah. What fuck? I have so much shit around me. Oh, I'm so excited. Help, send help. Okay, here we go.